Cough.
Fuck.
Oh. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the keyboard streams of all keyboard streams, where we will be streaming keyboards going into boxes that will be going away. Why didn't I fucking smell this glass? No. Please pack Bofa. You know for a fact I'll be packing both of these nuts into your mouth. Ah. Ah. Wait, what are you building on Thursday? A zinc? Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, Ham is pretty cute.
He's hardcore trying to pretend he's ignoring us. His ears pointing right back.
Yep.
So cute.
Look at his ears. They're literally pointed this way, not that way. Ah.
It's not what he's doing.
Hammy cat. Hey. Don't forget to give him the DRUGS. Oh, okay. I need to open up my sheet of sheetiness. I fucking love knobs. 1 second, please. All right, what do we have to pack? We have to pack the Real Force, the Jag, the F1, the HHKB, the Viper, and the Cycle 7. Oof. Has the schedule been determined for shipment? The plan is the remaining boards will be packed today, given to Paul like Sunday or next week, and then he'll ship them out however he ships them out. He wanted to do them all at the same time, so I'm still waiting on payment for a couple things, so I mean, he'll still have the boxes, he just won't be able to ship it. Is the Midwest a done deal? Nothing is a done deal until it happens. Don't count your chickens unless you know how to count. Wait, what do you mean you'll reach out with details? I have your full address. I know where you live. We are in your walls, don't open the cabinet. Absolutely. Alright, we gotta start somewhere. I'm gonna do this in reverse order because the Real Force, like, is an OEM and it's gonna be a bitch to clean. Alrighty. Oh, also we're gonna clean the desk. Not right now, obviously. We're gonna clean the desk after we've packed all the boards because we're smart. Instead of cleaning now and making like space and room for ourselves. Let's just big brain this. As they say in my home country, please don't worry about it. Alright, so cycle should be easiest, but is a wee bit complicated. Give me one quick second. So this is the cycle that is being shipped. This is where it's gonna go. So let's science this real quick. Let's unplug this keyboard just so it doesn't end stream on us for no reason. Alrighty, so so I do want to test this just for safety. All this stuff, I guess, just comes with the board, so I'm gonna just include it, I guess. There a plate in there? Yeah, there is. Okay. So this is my cycle that I'll be keeping. So first things first, let's take it apart. Second things second, let's put my build back in it. All right, come on. Get in there. There we go. Perfect. Close it up. There we go, as intended. And it's even a usable layout. All right, let's put this away. And let's sort this out. We'll give it a little bit of a cleanup. Prior to the cleanup, I do want to test the PCB. For the record, if you're watching, it was sealed. Oh no, it's not sealed. I lied. All right. I need to test this real quick. Let me scientifically make space using my degree in science. Something of a scientist myself. Wait, you never test PCBs? Well, this is not for me. So, I do test PCBs when somebody asks me to, and it's their board. Okay, there we go. I do need to plug it in. Yeah. Okay. Yep, that looks like it's on. Let's make sure that at least one of the keys works. That's how we test PCBs. All right. I'm going to test the most important key on the keyboard, which is A. A does indeed work. Okay, so PCB is fine. Simon approved. But I mean, the issue is that, like, they short, so. And by short, I mean, like, there's electrostatic discharge and it completely dies. But it's fine. Therefore, don't worry about it. There we go. Let's give this a little bit of a wipe down. I don't have my water. Let me go fetch my water. 1 second, please. All right. All right, let's put this away and throw a little bit of cleanup into this. Now, traditionally, I wouldn't need to wet matrix code or matrix at home code, but do want to make sure that this board is as clean as it can be. Okay, that spot was there when I got it. All right, let's give it a nice little wipe down with the black cloth. Okay, let me check the notes. Sign or eggplant? Okay. I hope you mean the board, because I'm literally gonna put an eggplant on the board. If you don't like it, by the way, it comes off with isopropyl alcohol. Alrighty. Let's see. Apparently, it was also supposed to get a kiss. Okay. And a hom hair. Now I'm gonna make sure to harvest that fresh. Gotta harvest your fresh hom hairs. Alright, let's go fetch ourselves a hom hair. Hey. 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 Hamilton. Big pets. Nice. There we go. We got the hom hair. Drop that in. Right there. I mean, I gotta pet him rough to, like, get big hairs. So, there we go. He's gone because it's food time. Alright, that is one keyboard done. Give me 1 second. I see that very long question in chat, but I am currently trying to clean this hard case. Alright. Okay, completed boards go. Oh yeah, just block the entire ventilation of my server cabinet. God damn it. Oh. Alright, give me a second. Let me read that long-ass question. Hi Simon, I'm designing a one-off TKL at the moment. It will use a Jane V2 plate. What recommendation do you have to optimize acoustic performance? Planning on a brass through weight under the alphas and a nav cluster. I cut out a weight that mounts like a Toblerone and will leave a bit exposed under the Ephra, which will be drilled. Bro, just brass through weight and it's good enough. As long as the brass through weight is large enough, we're chilling. All right, what's next on the packing list? The Duck Viper. Alrighty. First of all, let's make sure that none of the stabs are popped out, because I'm pretty sure they're popped out. Yep, there's one that's popped out. Yep. Round one Zeal stab, so good. Okay, I'm just trying to, like, pull it back into its rightful place. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Okay, I need something a little bit stronger than... Actually, these tweezers are hella strong. Come on, buddy. Nope, that is popped out on the other side now. Sure love Zeal stabs. All right. Hey, there we go. Stabs are fixed. This thing is already, like, a right mess, so I'm not even going to try to clean the case because the case is just in shambles. What I will do is give it a little blowy. All right, there we go. All blowed up. Now here's the thing. This is one of the few boards that I don't have a case for. Yeah, like I've never bought a 60% that like has a case. So this is just gonna go in a random box and Paul is gonna stick it in a case. So I need to make a note that I need a 60% case. Give me a sec. All right, well, we found a box for the Keychron. That's better than no packaging. All right. I'll make a note that this needs to be repacked by Paul into an actual hard case. Will R059 and a stabilizer make it talk? No, it will not. All right, so that's 2 boards done. All right. What do we got next? We got the HHKB Pro 2. Now, I did grab an original HHKB box. Unfortunately, it's not for my Pro 2, but whatever. It's an HHKB box, so. Gonna put the HHKB in here. Oh. There we go. Oh. Wonderful. I do have all the original domes that were in the HHKB. Oh, as well as some spare BKE heavies. That's pretty cool. I will take one of these BKE heavies and include it with the Topra ISO, just so they have it. There we go. Beautiful. Oh. All right, next we have the F1. Now, the issue with the F1 is it's missing half the feet and they're all chewed by ham. But what I can do is I can yoink the feet from another F1 that are spare. Oh, there we go. We got ourselves some spare feats. Thankfully, I have two F1s in the house, so the other one was like well packaged. I will find my original feats. All right, that's pretty clean. Let's get the feats on. And actually, let's rub it down real quick. Yeah, there we go. And then we put the feats on. Perfect. All right. Now this should not need a blow. Oh no, this does need a blowy. There's some light hairs in there. We'll sort those out. All right, blowy time. All right, that's good enough. Let's get ourselves an F1 case. I should have a couple. Yep, here we go. We'll take a small break after this F1 because we're actually making pretty good time. Oh, boom. Send it. What should I include with this? I mean, I only have the one plate. This is pretty much like a special PCB. If I'm not mistaken, this is the Jaguar PCB. Simon, did you know that Gawk plays trombone champ? No, I did not. That's based. Is he any good? Is he better than me? It can be. I'm the best. I'm the fucking best at trombone champ. Surely. Oh. No, seriously, is he any good? Oh. Is there a dual mode? I don't know. Also, hi, Shubes. I just saw you. Well, I saw your sub, which, according to Stream Elements, was right now, and I know for a fact it wasn't. It was probably like 25 minutes ago. Ah. All right, let me make sure I didn't miss any special requests. So, Duck Viper, Hom hair. All right, we need a Hom hair. I'm a man who keeps his promise. Oh, there's a Hom hair already in there. Fine, we'll give him a bonus. Hello? This Hom hair doesn't want to leave me. There we go. There we go. There we go. Oh. Let's do a little kissy kissy. Oh. All right, let's check the rest of my notes, make sure I didn't miss anything. Cycle, we did that. Viper, we did that. HHKB, find domes, fix missing dome, we did that. F1, nothing. Jag, nothing. Real force, nothing. Okay. So let's grab Zajag. Well, it feels bad. There's what? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5 boards left, like behind me. And like one of my boards on the other side. All right, let's grab ourselves. Yeah, this thing's gonna need some wipe downs. I can see some gunk, some shmoo. Oh, also we have to find the stock plate for this, and I'm pretty sure I still have the original box. Like I can see it; it's right there. Will you move the cabinet and put a crooked poster back? It never left. It's still there. It's just behind the cabinet. And no, I'm not gonna modify the layout of the room. I probably have some boards somewhere that I can like put behind me. Like I have some like bigger boards that I was too lazy to put up. I've got some boards around. Like personal boards. Nothing fancy. Oh, I'm getting hot. Are you gonna fill the cabinet with my weeb figures? Absolutely. I've got my extensive collection of Naruto anime figurines that I can finally show you guys. What PCB is in the Jag? A custom Heine CEM3 PCB, which is like a huge upgrade. What keyboards have you kept? Not many. The ones that like nobody gave a shit enough to bid for, and the ones that I've received as gifts over the years. Oh, this is absolutely going to need a blowy. Thankfully, these caps are not like super tight because they're not Xiaomi. They're the other one. Aleph key, I guess. Or whatever they are. Like this has like phonetic like Chinese on it. Just hilarious. Oh yeah, I still have a W1, I forgot. Yeah, that could go in the cabinet. Will you keep the green cable? Considering the green cable was very expensive, yes, I'm keeping the green cable. Like, sure, I got it custom for the Jaguar, but like, I use it on everything else, so. Do you have some review boards coming in for content? No, not really. Nothing in the pipeline currently, at least. I have a Long Boy that I could review. Hey, Simon, did you see the side tabs for the Angle R2? I did not see the Angle R2. So, I guess we'll see it in this week's like fruit by review. Which keyboards did nobody care to bid for? When I say care to bid for, I mean nobody bid close enough for it to be worthwhile. That was the ROTKL, like the full black one, my HHKB hybrid, the Kryn, the Southpaw full size, the K, the M6, and my RO65. Did you use the tabs when you built it? What? What tabs? What are you fucking talking about? Like we took one apart last stream. Yeah, I know the angle. We took 2 apart last stream to like swap the internals. What tabs are you talking about? Like, aren't there only gasket tabs on the top and bottom? I think like the obvious answer is the gaskets. Okay. You know what? Aha! Yes, there are gaskets on the side. Yes, I use them because they're there. There we go. I completely forgot there were side tabs. So side tabs don't work with top or bottom mount. They work fine for gasket mount. It's not an issue. Yeah, let's wipe this down. Yeah, it's still disassembled on my floor. And here's all the screws. I still have yet to put back together my angle. All right. Spit polish. Clean all the schmoo out. All right. Let's check our sides. Okay. Go. All right, and the bottom we don't touch. All right, let's give it a little blowy real quick. All right. Now, thankfully, if I'm not mistaken, I can just slap this in its original box. We have our original plate, some foam, and a place for the keyboard. There we go. Needs a little foam on top. Oh, it comes with free hand bites. Congrats on your free hand bites. Oh. All right. And the last board to clean up is this one, which I'm really sad to have to get rid of because this was my little buddy during Thoctober, during all Thoctobers. Rip Zoe internals. I mean, rip the hopes of having a Zoe because I sold all my fucking TGRs.
Fuck.
All right, this is the last one we need to clean up. So I'll start with the cable, which, by the way, came coiled by force. So there's still like a light coil in it. I should have cable ties somewhere. Like I have a buttload of cable ties. Let me go find some. Apparently, I don't have a buttload of cable ties. Yeah, okay. I guess hundreds of cable ties have just gone fucking missing. I bet you Ham has eaten them. Honestly, this shouldn't be too hard to clean up. It's just full of like dust. Just easy enough to take care of. It is very much USB, by the way. There we go. That looks clean. I'm not gonna wipe it down with water or anything because like this has stayed clean over the years, and by years I mean like the 2 years I've had it. All right, let me find a suitable box for this. All right. How should I clean my keycaps? Toss them in a big glass of water and throw in like 4 denture tablets in there. All right. Paul will pack this properly because I don't have packing materials. We are finished. Right? Yep. We have packed every single keyboard that is now leaving. Oh. All right. Now we got to clean our fucking room. First, let's put together our angle that we've taken apart. Oh. All right. So we got to put the parts back in our angle. No, the eggplant. Play the eggplant. Good. Let's get our screws out. Balls. Where's that sacred poster you speak of that is behind the Billy bookcase? Right there. All right, there we go. Beautiful. Let's put the weight back in. Oh. Oh. Okay, I guess we're just lazing. We're lazing this. Lazy strats, let's go. All right, if I remember correctly, these are the tiniest motherfucking screws in the universe. There we go. Hello, Simon. Hello. Thankfully, angle is not too much of a bitch to put back together. Still freaks me out that these screws are tiny. For the record, as soon as we finish this, we're going to clean our desk. because oh my god, my desk is in it's in a state of disarray. All right, there we go. All good. Oh no, where's our corners? Where's our corner buddies? Oh no. Wait. Oh no, those weren't included in the Chinese version. That's only the international version. I remember now. Also, we lost a gasket. Now, the question is, where the fuck did we lose a gasket? I have found where we lost a gasket. All right. Problem solved. What screwdrivers are you using? These are Weras, and I have some Wehas. These are German, these are Taiwanese. Just one is Hex and one is Torx. I was looking at some old boards and saw BSP. What are they? They are the last Dysub keycaps that used OG cherry Dysub molds. There's good BSP and bad BSP. If it's for sale, it's bad BSP. I own a set of bad BSP. It's still good. Most of the stems are crooked. The Dysub is terrible. But it is original cherry Dysub molds. It's not original cherry Dysub plastic. It is original molds. That is something. BSP stopped selling quite a ways back. And their Dysub was not great. And also the key set wouldn't include a spacebar. According to Photech, they never used OG molds. I mean, they owned the OG molds. Maybe they used them to like make new molds. I'm not sure. I'm not a big brain like history keyboard guy. Maybe it was like a new variant of OG molds that like never got used. Who knows? Nobody knows. Oh, all right. Let's clean this tushy. There we go. That's a clean enough tushy. Alrighty, let's put this in the cabinet. All right, while we're here. Oh. Oh. Boom. Boom. All right, what do we still have board wise? We need the Cock van. Got a W1. Nope. See, this is the problem with long ass boards. Oh. All right, there you go. It looks like I own keyboards now, kind of. That center column is nice. You mean that one? Or that one? Wait, what? All right, we got to do a little bit of cleanup. Let's start with the desk. Start with the desk. Center with double doors. Oh, it's like that's all one piece, but yeah. Alrighty. Let's start from the left, work our way to the right. Got ourselves some rags. By that I mean some microfiber cloths. Okay. Throw it in a random box. So that is key set, 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 more key set. All right, that should be all the key set shit in here. Let's. I'm not gonna bring down the whole drawer. Just gonna toss these in the drawer. All right, and let's grab these switches. Boom. Boom. All right. All right, I need like a general area to just put garbage. Let me go get a bag. All right. Trash, 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 trash. You are an HDMI connector. Trash, 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 trash. These HMX switches, trash. Extra HMX switches, trash. More trash. More trash. All right. What else we got here? Shit, this is from Space Cadet. That's bad. All right, so. Well, fuck. That's the worst thing when you find just like one cap and you know it's from like a particular set. Oh. All right. For all these, I'm just going to make a pile for later. I swear everybody has been raving about HMX. Why are they trash? Multiple switches didn't even fit together. And when I say didn't even fit together, I'm not saying like JWK, where like, you know, it's not a firm fit or whatever. Here, let me show you. And clip this because this thing is going in the trash. So, okay, where the fuck is the switch I just threw away? All right, check this out. All right, so you see how this side looks like a switch? Wait, this one is fine. Yeah, this isn't the one. Yeah, this one just had a bent pin. I must have already thrown it away. But like the bottom molding was like extended. And the switch didn't even like close fully. Like there was zero fucking quality control on it. And I've never had that ever in a switch. Let me see if it's one of these. I don't think it is. Because I'm sure I've thrown it away. Yeah, I just immediately threw it away because it was garbage. Just like the rest of these switches. Like any switch with that failure rate or that type of failure is immediately trash in my book. Wait. Oh no, I already gave them a Boyo. Okay. All right, let me grab all these random baggies. Wait. Okay, yeah, I know what that's from. That. Give me that. Give me that. That. Like miscellaneous board building stuff. So like it's all in one spot. All right, come on. There we go. All right. I'm basically just like throwing everything in one bag. Okay. Okay. We're getting there. All right, so this is all building stuff, and this is also building stuff. So put this all in the build drawer. Oh, along with my shims. Okay, so desk is looking significantly better. It's my tip tinner. See, the issue is the second I'm going to clean my desk now, Ham is immediately going to jump on it and just start throwing all my shit on the floor again. Because he is a literal terrorist. Oh, I forgot my first, sorry, my most important keyboard in the cabinet. The Reser. All right, desk is good enough for now. Like, whatever. It's not like the cleanest desk in the universe, but hey. All right, I also got to clean up the floor because Kate has been bitching about the floor for like 3 weeks now. So let's sort that out. Alrighty. I guess a bullet pole goes on the desk. This little guy goes in the cabinet. Garbage. 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 So much garbage. All right. Wait, I have the external sleeve for the Cycle 7. Where's the box? Was it just like a nondescript black box? I think it was. All right, let me pack up the Cycle 7 properly. Well, in a bit. All right. See, the issue is these normally go on top, but Ham's gonna go fucking sit in it. All right, that's clean enough. That is way too hot. All right. Let's pack up the Cycle 7 correctly now that I realized I have the original box. I presume they were like end pieces that I don't have anymore. But hey, it's in a hard case. How do you plan on moving the cabinet? I don't think it's worth moving. The cost to ship it, even disassembled, outweighs the cost to just buy another one. Like a lot of furniture falls into that category. There we go. Packed. All right. Oh. Are there apps in Dubai where you can sell stuff like furniture locally? There sure are. You can post something that you're trying to sell for like $50 and everybody's going to offer you $1 and fucking spend hours of your time. TLDR, no. Buyers here are the worst, sellers are significantly worse. I've only bought something used once in Dubai, and it was after years of finally looking for somebody offering a good deal, and it was like the least Dubai guy ever. That's where I bought my my super nice speakers from for like a third of their price. Everybody sells shit for more than new. More than new. I open Amazon and it's cheaper for new. And I'm just like, okay, buddy. Sure. All right. All right. I guess we're chilling now. Everybody look at the title of the stream. How big is a big enough through weight? Also, what countries have you lived in? Nice try. I mean, I've basically just lived in the US and here, so. Big enough through weight. I don't know, dude. You understand that like the way you do acoustic design is not with your designs and not with your planning and not with your measurements. The way you do acoustic design is you make something and you A/B test it and then you hear the difference. We give you life advice or you give us life advice? What kind of question is that coming from you? How many 3-year-olds could you beat in a fight? Dude, 3-year-olds are like dangerously strong. It depends. It depends on the space and what materials I have. Because like they're small and small involves like bending over. Are you saying a 3-year-old would beat you up? I'm saying do not underestimate the strength of children between the years of 2 and 3. They have enough like muscular strength to break a man's femur. Waffles or pancakes? And why waffles? Pancakes. I saw a video that talked about the best shawarma in Dubai. What is my favorite? My best shawarma was not even in Dubai. It was in Sharjah, which is like the next emirate over. And there was a place which was like a butcher with like a tiny like attached like store that was still part of the butcher, and they sold like hand turned coal grilled like beef shawarmas for the equivalent of about $1.20 each, and they were so fucking good. uh Only issue is it's like so far away, so, and generally like shawarma on my side of town is not great. You have to go to like Old Dubai to get good shawarma, and then you can get it for like $1.70. Yeah, see, Oxy's got it. I would not be defeated by a 3-year-old. I'd be defeated by having to bend over. 10 3-year-olds in a narrow hallway. Yeah, of course. We win those. Everybody should win those. Also, why are we fighting 3-year-olds? Can't tell if honestly a pancake fan or that smirk was just because of the sheer defiance. No, pancakes are fucking great, dude. Like waffles are also good, but like, okay, so here's the thing. on like an average, like if we're dealing with like average pancakes and average waffles, I take pancakes. If we're dealing with like super good pancakes and super good waffles, a little bit better. But day to day, you're never gonna have super good waffles or pancakes. And pancakes are like easy. It's a fucking staple. You put some butter on it, and you put some egg on it, and you put some salt on it. Yeah, I don't put syrup on my pancakes. I don't like the idea of having like dessert for breakfast, and I don't really like sweets, so I just like put butter and then slap an egg in there and then roll it and eat it like a taco. That's how you pancake. Oh, the average femur takes 400 kilos of force to break. Do we know different 3-year-olds? I'm just saying that they have the strength. Why is there something rather than nothing? Well, if there was nothing, then we wouldn't be here to experience it, so. Do you put water on your toothpaste after putting on your toothbrush? Okay, so wrong answers only. Toothbrush, water, toothpaste, water. I know that there are fucking like psychopaths that will literally just like put toothpaste on their brush and no water and just stick it in their mouth. Those are the kind of those are the kind of people that put like milk into their cereal before the cereal. Which pancakes are you a fan of? Crepes? Crepes are good. And I'm talking like normal pancakes, like buttermilk pancakes. Alex is going to be upset that you don't use his national condiment. It's okay. Kate uses enough for the two of us. Like I buy like a jug and it just disappears. I'm pretty sure she like takes it in the bathroom and just fucking chugs it. 100 people die or you have to wash RO59 water permanently. I'm picking the bad one. That's fair. That's my American brain favoring waffles because the cells hold more syrupy goodness. In Japan, the waffle place didn't open until like 2 p.m. But full on tried to go for breakfast like a fool. Nice. Do you leave the water running when you brush teeth? I do not because I am an adult that has to pay their own bills, and I am also broke. Yeah, so I save all the money I can. If you need tips on like saving money while living somewhere very expensive, don't take my advice because I recently realized like I had lost 10 kilos to malnutrition. How many chickens do you think it'd take to kill an elephant? Just one. Just one, if you know how to use it. I have a bunch of Razor Greta greens and I want to make some bitch and clicky. Should I swap the housings? Which housing? Yeah, I saw your DM and I thought about it. So from my experience, everything I've put like Razor stems into has just been a shit show. They've all been like super meme switches. Like I did Razor in pandas, original pandas. I did Razors in vintage blacks with a panda top. I did like Razor Panda Stelios. I committed all the crimes. They're all terrible, unfortunately. Just put them in another Greetech housing. Have you ever had a moment of supernatural strength, like when a mom sees their child trapped under a car and they lift the car? I mean, I've had a car run over my foot, and I was like, fine. I had my very heavy motorcycle fall on top of me while like on like an incline, and uh, like I was trying to go into my garage, and like I slipped and the bike fell on me, and this was like a full steel, like 650 kilo dry weight motorcycle, and they were like two guys that tried to lift it off me, and they were like, shit, we can't do it, we're gonna go get some help. And after waiting for 2 minutes, I'm just like, fuck this, and I just lifted it. So I don't think that had to do with strength, it probably just had to do with technique. Not sure. So I'm in powerlifting competition. When I can lift my Ron, I can lift my Ron 1 million times. Watch. My chair is so loose. That was $1 million, by the way. Hola, Simon. Hello, Paul. I have finished packing all the boards, and by packing, I mean like, good luck. Keep going. Oh, I have water. I have like the tiniest amount of water. Can you see it? Can you see how little water there is? Nope, you literally can't. That's how little there is. Ah. Oh. Is cereal a soup? Yes. Also, a hot dog is a sandwich. Also, a pizza is a taco. It's not. A calzone is almost a quesadilla. I'm just committing all the crimes. PP half plate or PC half plate or other plastic plate, and why? Depends on the build. Absolutely depends on the build. There are builds that will favor PP, some that will favor PC, some that will favor Palm, some that will favor FR4. There is no one size fits all. It's like, what is the best shoe? For what? For running, for fucking playing soccer, for playing basketball, for kicking asses, for protection, for not sliding on a slippery like thingy, for swimming, for rock climbing. Completely depends what you're trying to do with your board. There is no best plate, just as there is no best shoe. There are best socks though, okay? Those best socks are hot dog socks. Okay? Those are the best socks for any utilization. Oh. Calzone is a big dumpling? True. Have you ever tried Niz? Niz is referred to as Nopra in circles that understand Topra. If you cannot afford new Topra, buy old Topra. Buy an old HHKB for like $90. Or look for a Real Force 87 or an 89 or whatever you can get. Like, try and get actual Topra. Niz is terrible feeling and sounding and just bad. The answer is Crocs for all. That's just not true. Though Crocs are more useful, like they have more crossover than other shoes. Unless, you need to keep your feet dry or warm, which is the whole point of shoes. Is kebab Turkish or Greek? There are many types of kebab. So a lot of people, when they refer to kebab, like, and first of all, there's Turkish, there's Greek, there's Middle Eastern. Okay, you're forgetting Middle Eastern. There are 3 separate kebabs. Also, Greek kebabs are just heroes, so that's out. Turkish kebabs are kebabs. Then you've got doner kebab, which is a German invention of Turkish kebab. Then you've got actual kebab, which is Middle Eastern kebab. None of them are related. They're just called kebab. Like if you take like long meat and you put it into a bread, it's a kebab. Thoughts on UTD boards? Don't buy them. You are buying garbage from a garbage maker who sells garbage. For the price that you're going to pay to buy like a terrible clone of like a 13-year-old keyboard that was not made for this day and age, buy a good keyboard that was made for this day and age. But I cannot use my cool caps on Topra? Sure you can. Skill issue. Kebab review stream when? When somebody buys me a lot of kebabs and I eat them. People buy kalams here. It's fucking cringe. All right. You know those kind of guys or girls that will buy fucking like fake Gucci shit, and not like because it's like a tasteful, like unique piece that only Gucci has ever made. No, it'll just say Gucci really big or some dumb shit. Those are the type of fucking people that buy like knockoffs of keyboards. They're people that don't give a shit about keyboards. They give a shit about other people thinking that like they're awesome because they bought not even a real fucking thing. I don't get that fucking logic. Like, just buy a good keyboard that you can afford. Just fucking do it. Or make your own fucking keyboard. But no, that would require actual functioning brain cells, which you clearly don't have. All right. Give me one quick second. Let me just run through this real quick. All right. Note. All right. So final G case. There's no note for this anymore. I69. That's okay. I'm going to keep that in there. Okay. Yep. Okay. Find OG case. We found the OG case. Perfect. Home here. Okay. Okay, I feel like that's in the wrong column, but whatever. Let's see. Sign inside a board. We did that. 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 Okay, we've done all the things. All right. It's making sure that like everything is completely done. Customs one-off weighted Bekenikos surely would be the same cost as a Kalam corn, right? 300-ish. I mean, like, if you're gonna make like 5 of them, yeah, absolutely. What is my favorite aesthetic keyboard design ever? Then, if we're talking purely aesthetic, the Ceratus or Ceractus or whatever the fuck, the full chrome Korean keyboard that was like complete fucking nonsense. That I like aesthetically because it's wild. What else do I like aesthetically? I like the FRL with a screen in the nav cluster, like replacing the full nav cluster with a screen, like a 2x3U. That's pretty cool. I don't know. There's a lot of pretty boards. Thoughts on HMX switches? Bad. I explained earlier. I'm sorry you showed up too late. They are objectively the worst switches that have ever been sent to me. Ever. Ever. Cheers. Fill me in on the Simon and Cloudline lore. I haven't seen the Cloudline. Opinions on the 8K TKL layout? Yeah. For people that like it, yeah. My fingers are too stupid to like not press the wrong keys when using it, but like for people that have like functioning hands, yeah, you get more keys in a TKL. Yeah. Like there's like only a few things that I will never judge people on, which is layout preference, because like if the layout works for you, then fucking fine. Like it doesn't work for me, who cares? And 2, like spring weight. Oh no, I have to sneeze. Okay, I guess I don't have to sneeze. Have you seen the Alpine 65? Yeah, it's my favorite board ever. Don't you know this? It's the best keyboard ever made. It's better than the TGR Jan. Will you ever review any QK boards? I mean, I don't think they'd send them to somebody like the likes of me. But yeah, they're fine. They're fine boards. Did your other vape die? It did. And I had a Smok IPX8 or whatever the fuck it's called. And I was just like, hey, it's been working well for me, except for the fact that like the internals died and the button stopped working and it leaks all over the place. So I'm just like, hey, I'll buy another smock. So I got an RPM 80 or 85 or whatever. And it would just leak nonstop. Like, I'd put in a full tank and I'd be able to vape like a third of the tank by the time it had leaked fully. So then I had to buy this, which apparently just can't leak, which is like the greatest invention ever. It's very nice. It's a Vaporesso. Was interested in the QK65 with the hee switch? Yeah. Yeah. The F1 V2 and the AKB, whatever it's called, are running at the same time. Confused. Well, see, here's a secret. Here's a big secret. So generally, when somebody's trying to run a group buy, they're always like, oh shit, is the timing right? Is the timing right? Other things are happening. Okay, let's wait for a moment where not much is happening. And then everybody else running a group buy is doing the same fucking thing. So as soon as like he thinks to press publish, 3 other guys have pressed published, and now there's like 4 or 5 like major projects at the same time. You know why? Because they didn't release naturally. They waited for a period in time where there would be less competition, and therefore created more competition for themselves and increasing their chances of failure. So, yeah. Do all Western group buys run in the spring? No, not at all. Then again, we'll wait for cycle 8 with the hee. But it won't have switches. Just buy them from Gion. Gion has hee switches. I hear ham sounds. Bottom, hello. Thank you for the eggplants. The finest gift that money can buy. With the exception of money. Do you like Tented Alice, or do you think TKD will end up making it at some point? Tented Alice, cool. TKD making it at some point? Probably not. That's more of an advanced design thing. TKD's whole like dealio is they make like good simple boards. Not mechanically complex, easy to QC, easy to ship, easy to deal with. If you want a Tented Alice, wait for Helix's next project. Oh yeah, sorry. There are hee switches from Gion and Gatoron. Yeah, and a few other places. What is the benefit of a full brass board? It's heavy and made out of brass, and it makes your dick bigger. This is a full brass board. This weighs half a kilo. And is tiny. However, this is a tungsten knob. This weighs like almost as much as this. So, TLDR, get a tungsten keyboard. QWERTY Keys is making one? Oh, there you go. Easy. You think QK's taking back ground with TKD being Grubine, QK being almost in stock? No. Because one of those two things is way better. Not many options considering QB is apparently a scam. Wait, where's my... Wait, did I throw away my piece of paper? No, I printed that. Oh no, it's on the floor. I fucking love knobs. I fucking please don't worry about knobs. Okay? Just don't worry about it. What about acoustic benefits? If you're willing to spend $5,000 to prototype a brass board for acoustic benefits, I think you should be checked for acoustic benefits. The only reason to go full brass is for the flex. There are no acoustic benefits because full brass doesn't sound great. Just tough enough. Yep, tough enough. Wait, what's public? Oh, that's pretty cute. Yeah, it'll probably be like somewhat like favorably priced. Yeah. Have you considered moving to the EU if a good enough job opportunity would be there? No. Absolutely fucking not. Absolutely not. Nope. Sorry. But also, like, there wouldn't be a good enough job opportunity in the first place, so. Oh, it's not about taxes. I'm going to the US. People pay taxes in the US. It's not a tax problem. It's a, like, any country in Europe I can think of has, like, multiple big problems. Either there's, like, no jobs, and it's a nice place, or it's a shit place, and there are jobs, but taxes are, like, 55%, and also you have no freedom. Yeah, and also everyone's racist. Well, not everyone. Depends on the country. Pretty much everybody's racist, though. Oh. You did say in the future you'll move somewhere with no capital gains tax. Well, that... See, once upon a time, I used to have capital gains. Not anymore. So, fuck it. I'm poor now. What freedom do you want that a European country wouldn't give you? Actual free speech, aka not being put in jail for racism when people are racist towards me and I want to be racist back. Guns, not to shoot people with, just, you know, to have. Not paying 50% tax would be great. What else? What other freedoms? You are afraid of racisms? I'm not afraid of racisms. Hong Kong seems like your place. Sure. Is this satire? Yes. Everything is satire. Thoughts on India's Modi? Sad how both sides of the US have to side with him against their other enemies. Absolutely. Dude, I have no idea who the fuck that is. Move to UK. Bro, UK is like bottom of the list of like places I want to go. Nobody in the UK wants to be in the UK. Except for people that don't realize they're in the UK. Oh, the UK is so fucked. You're sounding real patriotic right now. I'm not American, but I am patriotic. No one gets put in jail. You're reading right-wing media. Okay, other than German denial stuff. I mean, in Germany, I would get racism because I look Turkish. But besides that, in France, I'd get racism because I look Arab. In any of the Nordic countries, I'd get racism because I'm not from those countries. And so would you, by the way. If you're not, like, white as a ghost. So that only leaves a few countries. Name one prosperous country that I didn't fucking mention. There's the problem. Italy? Spain? What fucking jobs are there? I can go to Luxembourg. Great. Lovely. Have to fucking live in the next country over to, like, afford living there. What about Switzerland? I mean, I don't think anybody there would be hiring me, so. Too bad you can't move to Narnia, right? Want to spice up your life? Come to Florida. I promise you, it's something interesting every day. Hey, Florida's okay. To, like, see from a distance. Yeah. So, Simon, do you have flag underwear? No. Will you try overturning the election once in the US? Absolutely. Yep. Oh yeah, we're on a new election cycle, aren't we? US election cycle. Oh boy, I can't wait to hear news about it for the next fucking 3 years. Simon running for president? I wouldn't qualify. In France, everyone who doesn't speak fluent French will be bullied. Yeah, that's called racism. Buy some option calls as Nancy Pelosi will be insta-rich. That almost is a sentence. No, Simon, speaking French is a national heritage. As they say in France, force d'héritage dans ton cul. Or I don't know how to fucking conjugate. I haven't spoken French in 10 years. Oh. Going to Florida is the closest thing you can get to seeing it. Oh, that's so great. Insider Trading 101. Thanks, Paul. Mastrop or Trump? Fuck, that's a hard decision. How many languages do you speak? One. Barely. Ah. Oh. Oh. Well, I wish I had beer. I'm gonna go grant my wish. I'll be back. Ask life advice questions. Come on, guys. I'll give you all the life advice. My life is going great. Oh, there we go. I now have one more beer left in my house. Do you have a croissant? Yes. I have a croissant. How was chili today? It was fine. Like my what, 5th day or 4th day of eating chili. Life advice questions. What are some tips on maintaining healthy relationships with a girlfriend, boyfriend / other? I mean, it's not really complicated. It's really easy. Just be a simp. And I mean that in like the nicest way possible. Just like think of what a simp is and then do that for the person that you actually care about. It's not hard. Just like know about them, care about them, do the things that they'd want based on what you know about them. And if you don't know about them, find out. That's it. Like everybody's different, so there isn't like a, one size fits all, but figure out who you're dealing with, figure out how to make them happy. Fucking do that. Easy. And if that makes you unhappy, then you shouldn't be in the relationship. That's it. How was your adaptation period when you first arrived to the UAE? Like 0. Like it was really easy to get used to everything because like everything is super convenient. How to do an exit scam? Step 1, you want to make sure that you work really hard on just being a really big piece of shit, like on the inside. Make sure that like you don't call your mother, you don't call your grandma, you don't actually make friendships with people. You just use other people and give them like the hopes of being in a friendship with you and just take advantage of them. Start committing small crimes and then escalate it little by little. So start by like taking paper clips from the office, then maybe some papers, then work your way up to chairs, desks. You want to see like what you can get away with. If you see an old lady trying to cross the street, just like try and trip her a little bit. That's the first step. You just got to get yourself in the right frame of mind. Once you're in the correct frame of mind, where you're just like, I am God Almighty and everybody is my bitch, then you go to Geek Hack and you find out what people are interested in. So people are interested in like the Unicorn, the Kohaku, GGRs, and you build something like that and you fucking make it something that even can't be made because idiots are still going to give you money. Then you put out a post saying, please don't worry about it. Okay? And that's how you do an exit scan. It's kind of cozy without your big lights on. You mean kind of dark? Like the only light is coming from the screen in front of me. Maybe alternate what you eat. I mean, that requires cooking 2 things, and excuse me, it's easier to just like cook one thing and eat it till it runs out. Then again, yesterday I made some tomato sandwiches because they had a big sale on tomatoes at the supermarket. So I bought some nice tomatoes. Like the super fancy organic tomatoes were cheaper than like standard tomatoes. So not much. I bought 3 tomatoes. But I made some tomato sandwiches with some olive oil and sea salt, a little bit of pesto. It's pretty good. I simp for my wife hard. Yep. Eat cereal or sandwiches or ramen? Yeah. I mean, I'm out of ramen because the ramen that I like is here. I can just turn this down, by the way. Let me just turn this down. Okay, that's hardly like any more down than before. All right, there. We're staying cozy. I'll get my eggplant, and by that I mean my croissant. It's the French eggplant. God damn it! This thing is so perfectly balanced that like if I add an eggplant, it just dies. I keep calling it an eggplant. We can see just the tip of the eggplant. I mean, you can see between the boxes, kind of. You can see right there. You can see the purple. Oh, all right. Can I turn on Kate's light? Let me try turning on Kate's light. God damn it. Yeah, never mind. We literally have automations to turn things on and off, and she literally pulls the plugs out of the walls. What is my main daily routine nowadays? I wake up, I feed the cats, I feed myself some oatmeal, and once every few days I have some nice coffee that James brought me that I'm trying to like ration for like the next year. Depending on the day of the week, either I'll start with the freelance stuff that I'm doing, like getting that out of the way, which might take like 3-4 hours, or I might do that after. Then I go into LinkedIn and Indeed and apply to every single fucking marketing job that exists, period. My level of marketing job. So I'm not like applying for like marketing executive jobs. Then like by then Kate wakes up. It's like around about a particular time, which I'm not going to specify. And then I don't know, I'll play a little bit of RuneScape until like stream time, or until it's late enough and we can watch something and eat. Where do you find the fine balance between spending/living in the now versus saving your worries for yet to come? What? Between spending/living in the now versus saving for worries yet to come? Who's saving? Does Kate play OSRS? No, she refuses. Can predestination and free will coexist? No. Clearly. Seen that movie, and we all have no free will. There we go. Seem to always hit a point of feeling not having to worry about money or eating out or buying something fun. And then when a major event happens that takes out those savings, American medical system hit hard and I thought I had enough saved. Yeah. I mean, my way of dealing with it has always been like always having a plan B, like all throughout. Like I collected watches, I collected boards. You know, when times were good, I would put money into physical things that like, okay, if shit hits the fan, at the very least, I can sell this and like at least like cope for a little bit. I mean, that's generally it. So like if I'm gonna buy myself something nice, I'm gonna buy myself something nice that I know is gonna at least hold its value, if not appreciate in value. I guess. Like my boards have literally saved me. I mean, I'm still not at the figure that I need to be at, but my boards have literally fucking saved me. If it wasn't for my boards, I would not be in this house right now. I wouldn't be able to stream. I probably wouldn't be able to stay in the country because I wouldn't be able to have a house. I don't know where I'd go because I have no family home to go to. I can't just instantly return to the US. It's like a 1-year process to fucking get a visa through like any of my family that I have in the US. So yeah, I would have been super fucked. What happened to the lights? We turned them off. It's more cozy. Then again, with buying shit, there are ups and downs. Like if I had sold all my boards like 2 years ago, I'd be fucking chilling. Do you believe in life on other planets? What do you mean believe? Like, do I think there's life on other planets? Probably. Is it life that we would like? I don't know. Like, if the universe is infinite, then the answer by default is yes. If the universe is not infinite, which we'll never know because, well, observable universe and like reachable universe and whatnot. Still though, chances are very high. Do I think that, you know, we have the capability to recognize biosignatures or technosignatures with our fucking tiny like ape brains? No, probably not. So maybe there are aliens and we just have no fucking idea what to look for, you know? If, you know, this was the 1900s and we were looking for aliens on another planet, we'd be looking for a fuckload of horses all over the place. So do you think nuclear weapons serve as the great filter? Not necessarily. I mean, I feel like nuclear weapons on the grand scale of like how terribly like terrible weapons can get probably sit very low because like our knowledge when it comes to like technology is still, I don't know, still like infantile, I guess. Like, do fusion weapons exist? Do like ion weapons exist? Can you weaponize dark matter? Can you weaponize like all sorts of fucking scary shit? Can you weaponize dark holes? Who the fuck knows? So I don't think that like nukes, like, yeah, like nuclear Armageddon is a thing that could theoretically happen, but it's a zero-sum game. Everybody fucking loses, so everybody, you know, has the brain cells to just be like, well, if we do this, then I die, so let's not do it. Simon, do you think you could beat the average person on one of those other alien planets in a fight? If they were here? Fuck yeah, absolutely. Do you think AI will run us all out of our jobs? I mean, it depends. It depends. I think on a long enough time scale. Okay, so here's the thing. There's the logical aspect and there's the human aspect. The logical aspect is realistically, you know, we need to do less and less work in order for everybody on this planet to like live and eat and be healthy and all of that. And there could be a point in which AI can do that, and then nobody's employable. But then on the other side, there's the human aspect, and human beings are fucking greedy, and corporations exist, and people need to make money, because if they don't make money, then they're going to sit down and look down at their tiny penises and be like, fuck, why am I even alive? So taking the human aspect, reminder that we're in 2024 and like the oil industry is still literally marketing to children how good oil is. What's next? The fucking like rat poison industry being like, hey kids, it's ratty. We all love rat poison. So yeah, I don't think it's something we're gonna see in our lifetimes, or maybe like even in our children or children's lifetimes. Like some jobs will be, some jobs will be lost, but yeah. The human aspect makes it impossible for, a universal basic income to exist, because that would destroy free market economics and capitalism as it currently exists. And the entire world is capitalist right now, and the world cannot function without capitalism as per all the people that are in charge. So that's why I don't think AI is going to take over. Thoughts on ketchup? Not a fan. I prefer Dijon mustard on fries or mayo on fries. I'll put ketchup in a burger if I'm going to make burger sauce, which is just a ketchup mayo mix, and I throw some like mustard into there as well. But yeah, ketchup, not that good. Which one is the good one? Nuclear fusion or nuclear fission? The ones that we've been trying to achieve for energy use? Fusion. Fusion is putting things together. Fission is separating things. We can separate things. That's what nuclear bombs use. Putting things together, like putting atoms together, fusing them, fusion, is what creates like 50 times more power or whatever. Takes one crazy guy with a nuke for everything to go to shit? Not necessarily. There were two moments in the Cold War where on both the American side and the Russian side, there was somebody at a control panel, and all of the lights, all of the data told them, we are under nuclear attack. You have to launch the nuke right now. And on the US side and on the Russian side, that didn't happen at the same time. They didn't fucking press the buttons. And of course, the people in charge instinctively went like, fuck, this is a problem. We need to automate the whole thing. Surely that can't go wrong. So I think people will recognize that it's just one bad actor and just fuck him over instead of the entire planet. The most terrifying weapon is your parents' slippers after they count till 3. Yeah, those are some fucking heat-seeking slippers. Which city/country is your body at home? I mean, health-wise? I don't know, dude. What do you mean advertising oil to kids? Learn. Go learn something. Type those words. Oil industry advertising to children. I mean, it's propaganda. It's not advertising, but whatever. Simon, why do I get 2 ads clicking on your stream, and why is one French and one German? That's kind of hot. Also, it's probably because you're not soaked. I mean, I have ads off. Where do you think returns start diminishing in the keyboard hobby? For keyboards, $400. For switches, 40 cents. For stabs, $8. For keycaps, $30. I mean, people want to knock oil production, but no one has implemented an actual process that would replace all the stuff that we use oil for, which is vast. I mean, it's not just like kill oil overnight. It's let's actually slow down, the rate at which we are pulling oil out of the ground, the rate at which we're refining oil, and, how dependent we are on oil. It's not just a, shut it off overnight. It's okay, let's start slowly. We have a solution for cars. Is it, a perfect solution? Probably fucking not, but it's a solution. We have solutions for plastics that don't require petroleum to be made, There are alternatives for heating and cooling and stuff like that. So like, it would be like a slow thing. The issue is somebody is incentivized to the tune of many hundreds of billions of dollars to not let that happen. And they spend lots and lots of money advertising to children, fucking gaslighting the population, bribing lawmakers. I think it's spelled lobbying, but bribing lawmakers. Shit like that. And this is fucked up. I know you don't classify yourself as American, but what are your thoughts on the US space program? It's fine. I mean, the recent privatization of the space program has gone better than like the privatization of something like Boeing, which has gone to shit. It's fine. I feel like unless there's another war or China goes to the moon, it's just going to keep getting underfunded. What do you mean? There are multiple private like space companies that do launches in the last 13 days. Like there've been like 8-10 American launches, including like a resupply to the International Space Station, like a couple of like Starlink launches, a few other ones, some test flights. There's plenty. There's plenty of stuff. There's plenty of stuff. Yeah, obviously, like adjusted for inflation, the U.S. isn't ready to spend, $1 trillion, probably not $1 trillion, but about $300 billion on the space program per year because, they got to fund important things like, suppressing minorities and usurping countries. Good objection. Simon, thoughts on the Baltimore Bridge accident? I have no knowledge of this. When are you running for the president of Wales? Yes. Trillions, no. Well, if I remember correctly, it was 1% of the GDP. And the current GDP of the US is around about $24 trillion. So 1% would be $240 billion. So yeah, I rounded up to 300. So is a Dyson sphere possible? I mean, in science fiction, surely. In reality, I feel like it's a fantastic idea, but like in practice, like, okay, you've got like a whole bunch of like orbiting mirrors or solar panels or whatever the fuck. How are they staying close to the sun? Like, sure, they're orbiting, I get that, but like solar winds are a thing, solar pressure is a thing. How are you gonna repair them? How are you gonna wirelessly transmit like electricity? I mean, you could use mirrors in the same way that, I don't know. Dyson sphere just seems like kind of a dumb idea. How do you know so much? I am a person with knowledge. You think privatization is the way versus relying on NASA, or a mixed way? Mixed is the best thing. Like, NASA is now in a role in which instead of like doing everything in-house, they're just like, hey guys, here's a project. Here's 10 of you fuckers, prove to us that you can do this project, and then we'll pay you. Which is perfect, because you save on R&D, And something as heavy and as, under scrutiny and, with like NASA is public, and by that I mean like belongs to the government, kind of. Like, there's so much fucking red tape. All tests, all shit needs to be like documented. Everything needs to go through so many levels of approval. Whereas with privatization, like obviously you still need FAA approval along shit like that, but like still, you could still just be like, hey, one of you fuckers figure out how we're gonna do this. Good luck. So having NASA in a position of like just organization and structure, and then having private companies be able to like actually do the things, but to NASA's specifications, yeah, that's fucking great. What would have happened if Frank so... I don't even know what any of this is. Basically, the Baltimore Bridge collapsed after a cargo ship rammed into it after losing power. That is very unfortunate. So Joke had to have seen The Wire? I have seen The Wire. Oh, you're talking season 2 of The Wire. Yeah, fuck season 2 of The Wire. Sorry. In relation to season 1 of The Wire. Space Elevator, again, like Space Elevators seem very, very fantastical. L-Take? I don't know. Season 1 of The Wire was like one of those things that happened in television, like season 1 of True Detective. That was just like, oh my god, it's so good. Okay, so here's like like my concern with Dyson Sphere, for example, was like how do you resist solar pressure and solar winds and also repairs and all of that. In terms of space elevators, one, like how high is it going to go? Like it would need to what go higher than the atmosphere. Would atmospheric drag be a thing? Because the atmosphere doesn't turn at the exact same rate that the planet does. Like winds get higher as you go up. How is it gonna like hold its form? Yeah, sure, fucking like graphene nano whatever the fuck. No, no. How are you gonna propel it? How is it gonna carry a load? How is it gonna be safe? What if something collides with it? I don't know. Again, space elevators is like on par with Dyson spheres. It's like this like very grand thing that the second you look at it, you're just like, this is a really dumb idea. Since we're talking about spaceship, I suppose I missed the keyboards. Not all the keyboards. Your keyboard is there. Oh, found the box. I mean, I found the box to the other one. Oh. Hello there. Oh, hi Shark. We're just talking about keyboards.
Oh.
To create a space elevator, you'd need an advancement past the need for a space elevator. Yeah, basically. Like if you can do a project so large and somehow do it right with like the magical materials that you'd need. I mean, at that point, you're basically able, I don't know, you're able to somehow like use more efficient fuel, which would change everything. What about a space escalator? True. True. True Detective Season 2 is good too. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying. Season 1 hit especially different. Do you want to do a podcast? No, I have like a terrible voice. Podcasts are for people with nice voices. What about a really big ramp? That was originally the original idea of how we would get to the moon. Well, actually, it was a really big cannon, then followed by a really big ramp. Ah. I have no idea how you came upon the insecurity about your voice. Oh, it's not an insecurity thing. Like, I have a normal voice, but like people that do podcasts have like really nice voices. I don't have a really nice voice. Simon, do you believe the moon is made out of cheese? I wish the moon was made out of cheese so I could fucking eat it. I love cheese. I would commit crimes for cheese. Cheese is on the very, very short list of like reasons like I'm still alive. Like right next to spiting my enemies is cheese. Are you sure you weren't thinking about Hot Rod, where he jumps his bike into the pool? Ah, yeah. I thought the idea with Space Elevator was that the cabin would slide up and down with gravity. What? How would it slide up and down with gravity? Well, it would be like centrifugal force and gravity, but you can't have both. Like one would outweigh the other. I don't know. That's not the issue. The issue is how do you make 100-kilometer long tall thing and not have things crash into it, and also it be strong and not bend? What happens if there's a fucking hurricane? What then? If Joe Rogan can do a podcast, literally anyone can. That's not true. I mean, they can do them, but it's fine. No, they have interesting things to say, or at least they think they do? Sure. No, bro, you have a voice that the people like to listen to. If Gilbert Gottfried can be on podcasts, you can be too. Oh, that's great. Oh, these nuts. Oh. Oh. Low key, you want to do one where you do what? Just we talk about old keyboards. The problem is, oh, the shirt. Oh yeah, these will be available next week. By the way, these as long as well as the Thoctober, as well as the Thoctopra from the previous year, and as well as the No Thoc No Life from the year before that. They'll be live for 7 days. I'll make an announcement. You'll know. You'll know. Oh. In all seriousness, it doesn't matter what you do. People will watch/listen. Even if the podcast stream category is oversaturated, there is only one Simon. Yes. Are you making profits? I mean, it would still be stream money, but I'm still temporarily borrowing stream money. So it's money that I'll get to use to eat, and it's money that I'll have to pay back in the future when I have a full-time job. So the Simon Keyboard Podcast, and some episodes would have designer guests. See, you're that's very fantastical, because unfortunately when you have opinions and critiques, people don't want to talk to you. Not all people, but some people just will not want to talk to you. Fun fact, those with a lot of power, and when I say power, I mean just like, you know, notoriety and like design and like, oh yeah, it's good designer, like good big designer, are the kind of people that, you know, will get butthurt because you say one bad thing about one of their projects one time. So yeah, for those kind of people, like, okay, buddy, go fuck yourself. Like, fine, don't take any criticism. Go fucking die alone in a corner. Oh, that tastes weird. Why do you taste weird? Hello? Can you get Lewis on? First, we have to find Lewis. That's the thing. That's the hard part, is finding Lewis. He's probably hanging out with Zondat. And Bion, I guess? Is Bion a scam now, by the way? Like, officially? Can somebody confirm? Or is it still like, maybe it's a scam and maybe it's not? Did you watch F1 this past weekend? No. We watched Altered Carbon, and we watched Cinema Paradiso, me and Kate. Bion is just unhinged? Ah, okay. So, just, you know, not a scam, just like somebody that you would never want to do business with whatsoever. Got it. Understood. Oh, also, fun fact, now that we've actually cleaned this desk... Oh yeah, check out that desk. Please don't worry about it. Now that we've cleaned this desk, tomorrow I will be shooting my YouTube video for Switch cherry picking. Finally. I was waiting for my desk to be clean. Got my script and everything, and I mean, it's not a script, it's just an outline for like the words, the topics that I'm going to cover. So yeah. When was the last time you cleaned the Ebola pole? Yesterday. Is it better to cherry pick switches than to pick cherry switches? What does cherry picking do? Watch my video and you'll find out. Oh, excuse me. Why is there still grime on the caps, or is that just patina? It's on the R key from me typing the hard R too many times. I mean, if you look really closely, like the B's, like they're pretty dirty. These are pretty dirty. Do you want an in-depth of like dirtiness? Here, check this out. Wait, let me fix the ISO. Oh yeah. So this is my gaming keyboard, guys. Yep. I am a keyboard enthusiast, and this is my gaming keyboard. Okay? This is my beater. It's fine having a beater. Like, there's nothing wrong with it. Just have a beater. Like, if you know you have like terrible, like sweaty hands and you make a lot of gamer butter when you type, or when you play games. Bro, if Paul was here, he would like explain. I played games sitting at Paul's desk for like 4 minutes. The desk mat was soaked. The mouse was soaked. The keyboard was soaked. There was a puddle underneath the desk that like I had to clean up afterwards after 4 minutes. Okay? What do you want me to do? Simon, what life advice would you give to yourself in your early 20s? I would tell myself to just end it. I would tell myself, you know what? All those hopes and aspirations you have, nah, fuck this. No, honestly, like, I the only advice I'd give myself would be financial advice, which is, you know, don't sell Bitcoin when it reaches $1,266 in 2018. Wait until 2019 and sell it for $19,000, and then buy it back at $600, and then sell it at the peak of 59,000 or 69,000 in 2021. Ah. How many Bitcoin did I have? So I mined Bitcoin on a whole bunch of iMacs that were at the office, back when you could actually mine Bitcoin with a GPU. This was when it was like 4 cents. I had a couple Bitcoin. Don't waste money on stonks? Well, no, it's not don't waste money on stonks. It's just like know where to put that money. If you have information, like if you have insider information, stocks are great. Like if I could do it again, I'd still come to Dubai. Like Dubai's been good. Even though like I'm broke and jobless right now, Dubai is still good. Just buy Nvidia. Buy high, sell low. Absolutely. Surely a company that literally makes hardware that does one thing is worth trillions of dollars. You paid 600 euros for 1.3 Bitcoin and sold. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, you'll sell it when you see a high, but like, you don't know when the next high is. Simon told me to buy AMD. I bought it 108 in November of 23. Well, you're doing great. Tesla? What about Tesla? Tesla is literally like a scam fucking company that was like a secret fucking circle jerk between all the rich people who make a bunch of money, because they are the worst automaker. They are the worst technology maker. They are the worst AI maker. They are the worst at everything they do. They have no right to be worth like a tenth of what Ford is. So Tesla should be like a $400 million company. Million, not billion. Worse than GM at making cars? Yes. I love Coinbase. People getting their accounts locked for no reason, trying to sell. Surely that's yeah, it's fine. Not possible? I mean, dude, at least GM cars fucking fit together. At least like the seats are comfortable. At least when it lights on fire, you aren't locked inside. At least it doesn't claim that it can drive for you and then fucking crashes into little children and then a fire truck. I don't know. At least with GM, like, you'll have a fucking transmission failure and just be like, ah, fuck. Now I can't drive my car. I don't know. America Simon wants a diesel pickup? No. No, I'd fucking just buy a Corolla. Or a RAV4, which is like a mini SUV Corolla. Because it's not cheap, but it holds its value and it doesn't need much maintenance. Could be worse. Could be my Jeep Wrangler. Oof. Yeah. Jeeps have not been good for a while. At least you don't have to break the doors to get out when you're drowning in a lake after you reversed into it. Plug-in hybrids smack? Yeah, plug-in hybrids are good. Yeah, like if I could afford a Prius, like an all-wheel drive Prius, I'd buy a fucking Prius. Like I don't give a fuck that like people are gonna look at me and be like, oh, look at that beta male. Bro, I don't give a shit. I'm saving more money on gas per year than like I could literally buy another fucking Prius. I mean, there are other good plug-in hybrids, but like, dude, Toyota goes hard. All right, here's a good question. Anything you're willing to take a chance on in terms of prototypes trying when they're brand new? For example, buying a Tesla when Teslas came out? No. Early adopter syndrome is a real thing. Every single time in my life I have been an early adopter of anything, I have gotten fucked. Never be an early adopter. Ever. Never. Even the stream computer that I'm using now, I bought it when AM5 just launched. To this day, it still doesn't turn on a third of the time, which is a big improvement over only turning on a third of the time and taking 10 to 20 minutes to boot. Yeah, early adopter tax is real, okay? Like, you remember when like flat screen TVs came out? Like plasma TVs, like the original flat screen TVs? Plasma TVs for like a 40-inch TV were $10,000. I literally gave away a 55-inch fucking like curved 4K TV to my housekeeper for free because they're worth that little. What? Why do that? Do you know that like the original Teslas are basically fucking worth nothing? Because after X amount of years, the batteries just need replacing, and the batteries are the entire fucking car. So no. Not only is like Tesla stupid, not only is the current iteration of electric cars stupid, with the exception of like plug-in hybrid stuff like that, but no, never be an early adopter. Never be an early adopter. Toyota is greenwashing? Everyone's fucking greenwashing, dude. Have you been an early adopter of these nuts? Yes. What Mobo do I have? Some random MSI one. I don't fucking know. I got it like based on like the ability to actually take 3 PCI cards, because in the year 2024, you have like 7 M.2 connectors, but only 2 PCI slots. I don't know. It's something MSI. At least you didn't buy a 3D TV. I'm pretty sure I've owned a 3D TV back when like they were trying to make a 3D happen. Like they were trying to make 3D a thing. It was really painful to watch. It hurt my eyes. Different than old CRT big screens where it's worth a lot, but you can move this out of my you can move this out of my house and it's yours. Yep. To be fair though, I did trip over that TV I gave away. And it really hurt. Like properly tripped over, like all the way onto my face. It was great. Early adopting is giving into the hype? Not necessarily. There's been like some early adoption stuff that hasn't been super hype, but you're still an early adopter. Is it a TV that you could watch only in 3D glass? No. It was like it was a feature. Like there were active 3D glasses, and I think what the TV would do would like be no, it wouldn't be interpolation. It would be like one frame would be left eye, right eye, left eye, right eye, and then the glasses would like flip between them and blind you for one frame at a time. Which, fun fact, is not good for your like eyesight or brain. When you're old enough to know the game system only worked on channel 2 or 3, you mean 3. Channel 2 never worked. I bought the Nothing Phone 1. It's alright. You spent... Alright. If you're happy with it, that's fine, and you're allowed to be happy with it. But from a value perspective, you paid near flagship money for a budget tier phone. And sure, it's got some good things, but you could have probably gotten a way better product if you bought literally anything else from a real company. As I get older, I realize having more stuff is just stressful. Bro, I have so much shit. Alessio came to my house, and he's just like, bro, your house is so messy. I'm like, no, it's not. I just have a lot of stuff. You don't have a lot of stuff. And he like looked around. He's like, oh, you're right. It's so much shit. Good thing Paul's not watching. Because once I move, like anything that's not moving with me, I was giving everything to Paul. Be like, sell it or throw it away. Figure it out. It's not my fucking problem. All right, how deep are we into this stream? 2 hours and 20 minutes in. There's a poll. What do we do? All right. Most people are saying more Q&A. I'm down for more Q&A. Q&A is chill. It requires less hands than tromboning. Also, I wish this was brighter. I mean, I could like tweak the ISO of this camera, but then it's not going to be right next time. Just want to pretend to work for the last 5 hours of my shift. Yeah, that's a mood. That's a mood that I kind of miss. I miss getting paid. It's also weird when moving because, yeah. Yep. Fun fact. Prior to me moving into this apartment, I lived in an apartment where like it was already furnished, and I had been there for like 6 years. When I moved all my shit, I had 10 big boxes, okay? And that was everything that I owned. There were, if I remember correctly, no, maybe like 12 big boxes. If I remember correctly, I had 2 boxes of like my clothing and like personal items, and like 10 boxes of keyboard shit. It was great. Which keyboard is the most painful to give a new home to? Jane, V2. I don't give a shit about the CE. The Real Force. Here, let me open the fucking list. My ISOs, because those were my only fucking ISOs. I sold both of my ISOs. I sold my only i69. I sold my only i1. I sold my KFE, which I loved. My TTRs, sure. My Glare with the full brass. Yeah, there's quite a few. There's quite a few. Would you plan to release the NWO 5000 when I have money to be able to prototype it? And money enough to be able to run a group buy and be able to cover the unexpected costs of a group buy. So, we probably won't see it until 2025. Maybe the real keyboard collection is the collection of keyboard friends you made along the way. Yeah. Yeah, of course. Like in the end, keyboards are just keyboards. The friends that you make along the way are, you know, the important things. And that's not just a meme, it's an actual thing. Like, I still love the community more than I love the hobby. Are you into philosophy? Maybe? I'm not big into, like, the study of philosophy. Hello, Dad. I'm taking a break from stud dying. How are you? We're alright. We finished packing the last of the keyboards. Goodbye, keyboards. It was nice knowing you. Went through 6 textbooks in 6 days. How many drugs did you drugs? The correct answer is yes. That is the correct answer. Alright, we're going back to comfy mode, by the way. Diet soda, best drug? Absolutely not. Are you good at studying? No, I was terrible at studying. No, okay. I was very good at learning. I was very bad at like doing homework. I don't think I ever did homework, and I never studied, and I passed all my classes with like almost, I think, like no fucking exceptions. Though there was a lot of like, you know, blackmailing, manipulation, stuff like that. But I passed. At least while I was still in school. What forced you to drop out of school? I needed to work because I no longer lived at home. So, yeah. I started working full-time when I was 16. Not actual blackmail, emotional blackmail, by the way. Favorite video game? RuneScape. It's very similar, but now I need to and want to study at home and I'm struggling hard. Oh no, I can learn. I don't have an issue learning. I'm pretty good at learning things. Like, as a matter of fact, I know a lot of things about a lot of things. Just by default. Gotta study after work. My lessons require 6 5-hour exams after my degree. I chose the wrong degree. Yep, you sure did. Or maybe not, who knows. How do you fix your warped spacebars? I personally put them down to a small object with a flat... I mean, there's a lot of like methods. You can do like the hot water method with 2 clamps. You can do like the hot air method where like you clamp it down to a flat surface. But generally, it's never going to be like factory new. Like, as stupid as it sounds and as wasteful as it sounds, and you like, if anything, I am, you know, the biggest advocate of, you know, don't fucking waste money on dumb shit. Just buy more spacebars. Unless like it's a unique color or whatever, but like if it's like a beige set, just buy fucking 10 beige spacebars to have. It's great. I love how Bachu has actually like properly got into cybersecurity. It's fucking great. It's very cute. And I don't mean that in like a demeaning way or anything like that. It's actually very cute. Because like, you know, that's like part of my wheelhouse. And it makes me happy that like people are actually getting into that. I hate the weed out and jumping hoops for school / for certain career paths. I mean, listen. I have, fuck, like what? Like 16 years of work experience? Wait, I need some math. I have 19 years of work experience? Okay, I have 19 years of work experience. And like, you know, real like as long as it's like, as long as I'm like applying to a job where like it's something that I've done before, which like ties into like either tech, that being like IT, DevOps, like high-level sysadmin, architecture, shit like that, cybersec, or marketing, like high-end marketing, like director or like manager or stuff like that. Like nobody, like some people will just be like, hey, do you have a degree? I'll be like, no, but I have all this experience. And almost nobody's just be like, oh no, fuck off. Most everybody's just like, oh, okay. You know, like experience is a viable alternative to a degree. And also you don't, you know, owe a school many thousands of dollars. Which beige set is your favorite? Like, if money is no object, SAV. What advice would you have for somebody struggling with self-doubt or low self-esteem? Every single fucking person that exists on this fucking planet struggles with self-doubt and self-esteem issues. And, you know, that can range from like various extremes. At the highest level, it's imposter syndrome, where people are like, I don't think I am as smart as people think I am, and you know, I'm not as capable as people think I am. And at the lowest level, where, you know, what generally people that struggle with self-esteem issues or, you know, self-doubt are people that are in a situation in which somebody perceives them to be better than they perceive themselves. And more often than not, outside individuals are going to be way better at figuring you out than you are at figuring yourself out. It's really hard to fucking figure shit out on your own. You know, that's why therapists are a thing. That's why, like, we need to talk shit out, and it takes years to fucking figure it out. but an outside observer can just look at you and just be like, ah, got it. So don't feel like you're in the minority. Everybody sits somewhere on that spectrum, and it's a reminder that if people think you're better than you think they are, or sorry, if people think you're better than you think you are, then more often than not, they're probably fucking right. You're just being modest. It happens. What do you mean properly? As in not hacking? Hacking is allowed. I mean, it's called, penetration testing, which is the best name, but yeah. What about Simon's security? Simon has the best security, except for all the shit that I leak on stream. But hey, I've never gotten hacked, except for my Instagram account. I've also entered job application hell. I will sit down on Saturday and I have nothing to do but tweak cover letters and apply. Automate it. Automate it. Automate it. Fucking do it. Job in tech is maybe the worst it's ever been right now. It depends where you are and what you're doing, which is why like I'm marketing first, not like tech first. Everybody's trying to like push tech to cloud and to like large fucking services that in the end are going to be way more expensive and like do way less functionality than ever having somebody in-house. But hey, people will figure it out eventually. We're hitting an age now where it's been a bit longer time since Bowling for Soup's 1985 song came out to when I was referencing the year 1985. What are your thoughts on finding the career? Would you do a job to grind and survive, or would you only like meaningful work you enjoy? A job is a fucking job, dude. It's work. That's why they call it work, The only way that you're going to do a job that you want to do is if you hire yourself and you launch your own business, For me, like, I'd love to do keyboards or maybe like, motorcycle garage, something like that. Those are like the very few things that I enjoy. But, I've worked in marketing and IT my entire fucking life. And, I do that because somebody's willing to pay me to do that, as opposed to me taking on the risk and doing something fucking wild and crazy. The TLDR is if you want to do what you love, you're going to have to take a risk. And you're going to have to take that risk on yourself. And it's a financial risk as well as many other types of risks. So if you're looking for employment, you're never going to find the job that you like because you're still going to be working for somebody else. And if you want to do the job that you like, you better be able to afford it. Would you go back into the jet industry? Yeah. I love the private jet industry. It was great. For how long have you been into motorcycles? Since I turned 18 and I got a 1988 Honda Goldwing GL 1500, which is the wildest fucking bike. It's a 6-cylinder bike with 6 carburetors that is made entirely out of steel, weighs as much as a car, and is fucking terrifying. There's no ABS brakes, there's no safety features whatsoever, and the brakes are fucking terrible. Oh, that bike was great. It was great. Favorite bike model? See, as much as I'd like to say that bike, I just said no. I prefer like later Goldwings that have like ABS and like front collision airbags and stuff like that. ABS has saved my life so many fucking times. I would be dead if ABS on bikes was not a thing. A Goldwing is your first bike? Yeah. I learned to ride bikes on a Goldwing. I fiddled around with some like lighter bikes like later, but like I don't like sport bikes, I like nice comfy bikes where like, I can put on my music, I can cruise, I have my fucking cruise control, I turn my cruise control on, put my hands behind my head, drink some coffee, smoke a cigarette, chill. It's good. I like it. It's a good bike. And the newer ones are remarkably safe, all things considered, especially for a motorcycle. Probably the safest motorcycle in the world. To be fair, the terrible accidents I've got into had to do with me not being good. I think the new Goldwing share parts with the Honda Fit. Yep. Need to buy a car? Just buy a car. Buy a car, Butchie. Just buy a car. Like literally, like for your first car, like literally just like see if anybody you know is like trying to get rid of a car and literally like lowball them at like $500 or $1,000. Like before before you're set up in a job, that's what you do. You just hit up everybody that you know and everybody that they know, and you're just like, hey, I need the shittiest fucking car that runs. I don't know anyone selling a car. Fucking find out. I mean, worst case scenario, you can like actually like pick up a fucking Toyota or some shit. Had a cheap modded Honda Rebel, got me through half of college. Yeah, let's fucking go. I mean, to be fair, my first car was an SEL 500, Mercedes SEL 500, and then I got the 2001 S55 AMG, and then I got a 2004 S55 AMG. I got a 2008 S55 AM. No, was it an S63? Anyway, I've only ever owned Mercedes S-Classes and Honda Goldwings for vehicles. But now that I'm going back to the US, I'm fucking buying a Toyota because I'm broke. Boy, have times changed. It was the best of times. It was the blorst of times. It was the ham of times. What about used C-Classes? I wouldn't buy any used C-Class, honestly. What do you think of the Prius? Prius is fucking great. It's a good car, very reliable. I think, like, on paper, it's the car that is the cheapest to maintain, period. So, yeah. Prius is great. Okay, so my experience with C-Classes is they'll hold up a little better than E-Classes, but still not amazing. And you have to like watch out on the generation, because some generations will just have like some wild bullshit issues. Like, oh yeah, between 2004 and 2012, yeah, the dash will just die, and you have to spend $6,000 on a new dash. Thoughts on new S-Classes? Bro, the Mercedes S-Class is and has been like one of the best cars, like sedans, like luxury sedans ever fucking made. Like, sure, some of them have fucking problems, some of them, but like, oof, they've been good cars. They're so fucking comfortable. They're so safe. They're not like a driver's car, the car where like, you turn the wheel and you can feel the route. No, you can't fucking feel shit. But the amount of times that I've gone into like a super tight parking garage and I'm just like, ah! And the car was just like, yep, got you. And I missed all the fucking pillars. The amount of times that that's fucking happened to me, where like I'm rolling way too fast in the garage and I'm just like fucking turning the wheel like a crazy man, and the car understands what I'm trying to do. It's amazing. It's fucking amazing. It's made for idiots. It's made for old people that can't fucking drive. It's such a good fucking car. I can fall asleep riding on an S-Class. I mean, if you're driving one, what you do is you turn on the ass conditioning, and then you turn on the fucking like massage seats, and then you fucking turn up the sound system. Oh, it's so good. It's such a good fucking car. Lady Nietzsche is looking at crossovers now. Luckily, they all look the same. It's weird what features you get for the prices now. I mean, do crossovers still count as SUVs, like legally? Because like, I fucking hate the concept of SUVs. They're the dumbest shit. SUVs are the dumbest shit in the world. Okay, if you need a truck, buy a truck. If you need a big trunk where you need to fit a lot of shit, buy a wagon, like a fucking Volvo or any other fucking wagon. Like, people are just like, oh, it's higher, so like, I am higher than the other people. Buy a fucking semi then. The new S-Class interior is awful? Excuse me? That just can't be fucking true. Okay, that's a lot of screens. Give it a second. Mercedes is thinking about it, okay? They're a car company, not a website company. All right, first of all, Wait, where's your fucking like S63 and shit like that? Okay, we'll start. Oh, it's loading now. No. I want gallery. All right, interior. Okay. That's not bad looking. Everything going screen though is really shitty. On like any car, like more screens, more bad. Isn't there a picture of a whole thing? I mean, all right, let's look at the front first. And then we'll look at the rear. These are all 21. What the fuck? Have they not like revamped it? Oh, giggle. Okay. Let's get inside. Yeah, that's not as good looking as before. That's really not as good looking as before. Holy shit. They were way nicer. And like that wheel looks fucking tiny. Like you had a bigger wheel before. Okay, at least like C buttons are like buttons. Literally a tablet speedometer. That's been the case since 2007, if I'm not mistaken. I had it on like 2008. Like it was one big screen, but it was like at least like hidden in the dash, so it looked like a dash. But this is fucking stupid. Yeah, this does not look good. Okay, at least you got some buttons, but I presume like it's not enough buttons. Yeah. Okay, you're right. Yeah, this interior is like way fucking worse. Holy shit. You know what? I bet the fucking like C-Class interior now is like really good. Yeah, that's disappointing. Like again, I had no intention of fucking buying an S-Class going back to the US. I'm just gonna fucking buy a Toyota. Oh. When we do full screen Q&A, can you stay on blank page because you look like Evil Simon? Oh, great. Yep, that's fucked everything up. Oh boy, that's fucked everything up. There we go. You should buy a Fisker. You should fucking try these nuts. Interior looks like all Mercs now? I doubt it. I bet like the C-Class is like toned down because it's like the entry level. Maybe like CLAs might look like that, but like the C, like the standard C, might be different. Paul, there was something that was important that you needed to know and I forgot. Don't worry about it. Let's see C-Class interiors. Okay, it's similar, but like, it's kind of not as bad. It's kind of not as bad. Because it's like, here, like, no, fuck off. See, that steering wheel still looks like a steering wheel. And at least like, here, give me another angle. Give me another angle. Like it's not as bad. So on the S-Class, give me a sec. See, more real buttons, first of all. At least for like mirrors and shit. Alright, so like on the S-Class, like this whole dash was like forward so far that like this tablet looked like it was fucking jutting out. At least like this works a little bit better. I'm not saying it's good. I'm just saying it's better. Yeah, this is terrible. Like having like tablet for like your mid. Like I see they reuse like a lot of it. But based on like the geometry, Not as bad. It's not as bad. It's honestly not as bad. Like, I was right. It's not as bad as the S-Class. Because the S-Class, like, it starts here, and you got this, like, same plane all the way to the back. So everything looks like it's sticking out. Whereas, like, with this, at least, like, it's a little bit better. Yeah, these interiors are fucking gross, dude. These are fucking gross interiors. Holy shit. Just buy a Volvo? I mean, it depends where you live. Like, Volvos can be very expensive to maintain in some places. Why the fuck do we keep putting shit on a screen instead of analog buttons? Because once upon a time, cars used to be like a tool or a investment that people would make, like on the level of a house. But then car makers realized they could sell vehicles the same way that electronic makers could sell electronics, and basically make cars fucking pointless after 2-3 years. So it only helps them to make everything fucking electronic and integrated to the point where, you know, if it blows out, oh, pay $20,000 for a new center display. Oh, you don't want to pay $20,000? Just buy a new one. It's the Apple model. So yeah, there's your answer. Toyota's doing great on the interiors now? Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, it's simple business. It's simple business. Of course, it's like corrupt, terrible, fucking like no moral, evil as fuck business, but it's business. Welcome to capitalism. I wouldn't be mad if every vehicle was a K truck / van. I mean, like, what are the vehicles that need to exist? Let's be realistic, okay? Do sedans need to exist? Sure. They're like, you know, they're like family vehicles. Do vans need to exist? Absolutely. Vans are great. Bigger family. Good. Do wagons need to exist? Yeah, wagons are great. You can fit a lot in the back. It's great. Do trucks need to exist? Yeah, like if you actually use a truck for work, great. Or for off-roading or anything like that. Do SUVs need to exist? No. Do crossovers need to exist? No. Do compact cars need to exist? Sure. You know, but like crossovers, SUVs, throw them out the window. They should not fucking exist. Most underrated car manufacturer. Underrated. Underrated car manufacturer. Buick / Oldsmobile, but only like within a certain age range, because they don't fucking make cars anymore. Like if we're talking about somebody that still makes cars, maybe like Honda, I guess, because like Honda engines are still fucking bulletproof. You know, people think Toyota is like best at reliability or whatever, but like a Honda's kind of fucking wild. Mazda, absolutely fucking not. Yeah, let me fucking just like keep an oil factory in the back of my fucking car because I need to pour oil into my fucking Mazda all the time. I love SUVs. It's fine, you know. We all have different sexual preferences, and if you're in a country that, you know, it's okay to be gay, that's fine. I miss my old Saabs. Saabs were good. Who makes golf cars? What? Like Volkswagen Golfs? My favorite vehicle is a Coq van. I don't know, dude. I don't know, I just get upset over SUVs existing. Like SUVs literally like are a loophole in the laws that allow terrible emission vehicles to exist. What Were you at all driving when in Dubai? No, because they wouldn't transfer my US license because I'm not a US citizen. But I have a US license. And they're just like, hey, yeah, no, do you need to be a citizen? Because that matters to the knowledge that you have and your license. And I'm just like, cool. Goodbye. So as a tourist, I can drive. As a resident, I cannot drive. I need to spend many thousands of dollars going through the very corrupt fucking like system here in which they intentionally fail you 7 times to make as much money as possible. And I'm just like, you know what? I'm just not gonna get a license. I'm just gonna fucking Uber everywhere. Fuck you. FJ cruisers need to be destroyed? Absolutely. Along with PT cruisers. Anything that has cruiser in the name, just fucking yeet it. Out the window. So at least you can drive cars and bikes when you're back in the US? No, not until I'm a resident. Land Cruiser is based. And I know that a Land Cruiser is an SUV. But a Land Cruiser is based because it's an actual useful fucking SUV that can actually go off-road. I'm sorry, you used Uber to... Yep. I Ubered back and forth to work. And the company paid for it. Have you considered just smuggling yourself into the country? I have. It's very expensive. Can't drive with a US license in the US? That's crazy. I mean, it's expired. So I need to apply for a new one, which I can't do until I'm a resident. I mean, I left the US like more than 10 years ago, so... Like, nothing I have is still valid there. Like, if it was only a year, I could just go back. I wouldn't have to wait, like, a year to go through visas and shit. I could just, like, go back to the US. But once you leave the US for a while, you lose your permanent residency. Fun fact. And if you leave for 10 years, then, yeah, there's, like... Yeah. Good luck, kiddo. Good luck. Ah. So you're saying you don't have a John Wick style safe with guns, money, and other accoutrements? What? Doesn't sound very permanent? Well, yeah. Never call things what they are. You call things what you want people to think they are. You know, like the Patriot Act, you know, or freedom. See, the words that you use don't need to reflect what the actual thing is. It's science 101. Have you considered going back to Narnia? No. Merci accoutrement. Je suis une poubelle. Is Narnia Mexican? Wait. Do I look Mexican? Wait. Do I actually look Mexican? Wait. Sorry, I'm like looking at myself to figure out if I look Mexican. I wouldn't say Mexican. Like, maybe some South American country? Maybe like... Argentinian? Maybe? Maybe? Chilean? No, I'm too tall to be Chilean. I know that sounds like a dick thing to say. Every Middle Eastern person looks Mexican? Yeah, to racist people. What the fuck, bro? I mean, when I was in the US, like as a kid, like some people would think I was Mexican. I'm like, bro, I'm not fucking Mexican. Not everybody that's like not pale white as a ghost is Mexican. ¿Qué pasa? ¿Cómo está? Está bien. Sometimes you do. You look like the K, yes. You love passionately like a Latino, I guess? I don't know. Yeah, absolutely. South African? To be fair, maybe. Like, yeah, like a white South African? A little. A little, but not really. Like the face shape doesn't work. The color almost works. Almost.
Oh.
Will you try a South African accent for a Ko-Fi dono? So here's the thing. My previous roommate, who lived in this room, was South African. And unfortunately, we didn't talk enough for me to like learn enough South African things. So, no, not gonna try. I think you look like my dad. People would randomly start speaking Spanish to me in the USA. Just talk Spanish back to them, like with terrible broken Spanish. That's what I'd do. If somebody fucking speaks Spanish to me, I'll try. And after 3 seconds, they'll realize, okay, this dude can't speak Spanish, but at least he's fucking trying. Didn't you pick up the accent from listening to him yell on the other side of the wall? I mean, he would speak English.
I assume you buy it as a kid.
New $5 donation from a South African. Please try South
I
African
don't know
accent.
how to accent. Give me a script and I'll try to read it in a South African accent. Just say lake and yes. I was thinking say like cock. And fucking like fuck, what's the other one? Fuck, what's the other one? Why is everything so dark? Yes. Is that mood lighting? Yes. Kate, what are you doing watching my stream? Go away. Shoo. Fuck, what was the other thing? Fuck, there was a very particular word. I learned like 2 fucking like proper South African words and I forget one of them. Fuck. No, it's like a term to make fun of like men that aren't men or whatever. Like it's pussy, but like not pussy. It's puss. It's literally just puss. Okay. God damn it. Yeah, you can tell my brain cells are like not in full speed right now. Hey Kate, are you still watching the stream? Can you bring me one of these? They're behind you. What's left of your brain cells? My ear.
This is in stock. I assume you buy it.
New $5 donation from the same
Say
South
this in a South
African.
African-
Say
an
this
apple
in
a day
South
keeps the
African.
Bro,
An
I don't
apple a
know how
day
to
keeps
South
the
African
doctor
accent.
away.
They sound like normal people. It's only when they use like Afrikaans words where the words are different. I don't fucking know. I'm sorry. The beer fairy. The beer fairy has come. Thank you, beer fairy. Also, I have no idea where Ham is. He might be like hiding in the bathroom because I cleaned.
Yeah, I heard the vacuum or the blower piece.
The blowy? The blowy machine? Oh, is he actually in the bathroom? Oh, okay. That's fine then. He's probably like,
Do you even have the tennis machine?
because I can't put that up there because then he fucking goes in it. So,
Not the better spot.
and also the chair is clean now. And so is, like, all right, like at this point, just FYI, I have clean. If there's other shit you want to move it. Okay? It's on you. How is farming? We tried farming, and like, apparently I couldn't grow corn, and I was upset, and then I quit. Can we get a Homcat? Bro, I don't know where the fuck he is. Give me a second. Let me try and find the Hom. Oh, Hemi cat. Hey, buddy. Hey. You want some treats? Yeah? Okay. Oh, Hamilton. You're such a good boy. I can't make the camera go any lower, unfortunately. Hammy cat. Hey. Hammy cat. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna try something very dangerous. Hammy cat. Hey. Ham. Hammy cat. Hey. You want a treat? Yeah? Hey. Aw. Oh, you're such a cutie. Hammy cat. No, come back. I'm trying to steal you. Oh. Oh. Good Ham. Hey, Ham. Hey, Ham. Hammy cat. Hey. Hey, buddy. Hamilton. Oh, God. You want a treat? Oh, that's a good boy. That's a good boy. Okay. Hammy cat. Hey, Ham. Ham, come here. Ham. Hamilton, come here. Hey. Ham? Hey, don't bite me. Hey, don't bite me. Hammy cat, come here. Come here. You're not in trouble. Okay. Yeah, he bit me. I was trying to, like, get him to do cat tricks, but nope. Hammy cat. Hamilton. Hey. Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? You guys see him? Nope, he's out of frame. Okay. He's purring very intensely, by the way. He also bit me pretty intensely. Okay, back to business. Oh. Yeah, he got me. It's itchy. Oh. Ooh, gator kiss. All right, we can do a little gator kiss. Little little gator kisserino. Avert your eyes. You may have toxoplasmosis now. Now? Yeah, sure. Now. All right. Did I miss anything? Nope. That's it. That's quite itchy. Big cat. Hey. You want a treat? Yeah. Oh, that's a good boy. That's a good boy. Happy cat. Hey, Fifi. You meet Fifi? Happy cat. Come here. Come here. Hamilton. Come. Hey. Hey. Happy cat. Oh, that's a good boy. Sit. Sit. Good boy. Fifi. Good boy. There you go. We got some fifis. It's okay, you can go up. Yeah. For the record, Kate, when you put his box up there with the blanket, you blocked the entire, like, exhaust of the server rack, which is great. Can you put Hom on the Cycle 7 package? I'm pretty sure he's already doing it. How tall am I in Hom units? I mean, probably like 5? No, wait, what the fuck? Yeah, maybe. Alright. Oh no, I have a new beer. I was gonna be like, I'm gonna finish this beer and we're gonna end the stream. I still have a full beer. Thanks, Beer Fairy. Everybody thank the Beer Fairy in chat. Ah, Pretty sure the mail service would be very cross with criminal transport. It's okay. As long as you bribe them enough. That's all that matters. Listen, laws don't apply to people that have enough money. That's it. Just have enough money. Be like, yes, I am importing this terrorist cat. Oh, he's so cute. Can you guys see him? Do you see him? Do you see him? Holy shit, your camera looks better than it usually does? No, it doesn't. It's just less light. It looks just as good. Hello, Simon. When do you think the world will end? I don't know when it will, but I can tell you I sure hope it ends soon. Who let Wilmy free? I let him free. But only in Twitch chat. Oh, Hamilton. Hey, buddy. Oh, you want to go in a box? You want to go in a box? Huh? Yeah, you want to go in a box? You want to go in a box? That's okay. Alright. Don't panic. Just gonna give you a box, alright? No, Ham, stay there. Stay there, buddy. Okay? I got you. I got you. I got you. Alright, there we go. There we go. Oh. Yeah. You want your box? You want your ham box? Yeah? Happy box? There you go. Happy box. Oh. Let him take his time to, like, get in the box. Oh. Like less lighting? Yeah. Simon is very charitable to my cut. It's true. Oh, this is like a Make-A-Wish thing before we put you down. That's toxic. Looking sexy today? I look sexy every day. Except for Tuesdays. Is there any upcoming keyboard stuff that's got you excited? See, I'm a man who is dead inside. Very little keyboard stuff still gets me excited. I mean, you guys that watch me should know, like, what have I seen recently that's actually, like, made me, like, have any hope in this hobby? There's got to be a couple things, right? Yeah, Cycle 8, Brass Weight build when? Apparently, so Lolo sent me this, prior to posting it publicly. Brass weights are ready, so, yeah, I don't know, it'll come when it comes. The F1? Yeah. The long boy? Yeah. Anything Gian is doing? No poisson excitement. I am not an enjoyer of fish, but yeah. What are your thoughts on the class 0413? What are your thoughts on the DN 069420? You answer first. Is the Euro 59 guy sleeping? I certainly hope so. I like to think that somebody has like literally. Is this thing just like not in focus? What are you focusing on? Am I in focus? I am in focus. I'm just fucking tripping balls. What beer is that? This is Amstel Light. No, sorry. This is Amstel. I would never drink light beer. My review of this beer is it was the cheapest beer that was available from the place that I buy beer from. And I am drinking this beer. In addition to that, where the hell has Slug been? Or did he get banned? I don't know if they got banned. I don't think so. Maybe they've been busy. Oh, Lord. Thanks to Simon, I bought a Cycle 7, but it has yet to arrive to the UK vendor because of a ton of unfortunate delays, but I'm still excited. Yeah, the Cycle 7 is nice. Unironically, the Cycle 7 is nice. What am I typing on? The Ebola Pold. Behold. My Ebola. Oh, yeah. Wait, I'm going to zoom in so you can, like, really see how fucked it is. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. It's so good. You guys just don't understand. Fucking pirates in the Red Sea delayed my Cycle 7. It happens. I have 2 Cycle 7s. They're both great. You'll probably like it. Yep. Are you okay? Have you ever had a funny situation regarding delay/logistics like pirates when running group buys? I mean, funny is not the word to use, but like while shipping out 150 ISOs or attempting to ship out 150 ISOs, I had multiple people that would fucking go missing for months, and therefore like the package would get delivered to their house and then be sent back, and we had to pay $40 for the return, and then they'd be like, "Oh no, I'm absolutely at home," and then send it again, and it gets sent back. And then getting messages from that person be like, "Bro, are you scamming me?" I'm like, "Bro, you fucking haven't been home for 6 months." I also had a person who died. Okay, which is absolutely not funny. At least I think they died. I'm still holding on to their unit for the rest of my life. And if I get confirmation that they're not dead, they get their unit. What else? I mean, it happens. There's all sorts of shit. There's all sorts of shit that happen. It is what it is. You know, you deal with all sorts of people, you know. Like when I run my group buys, I'm very, very particular about like about the people that like I allow into my group buy. And normally like it's the opposite way. Like, you know, group buy runners are looking for as many customers as they want. I'm looking for fewer customers. I'm trying to very specifically cherry pick each and every person that's going to buy a board from me, because, you know, I don't want to deal with people that don't have the knowledge to understand, you know, there could be delays, and, you know, those delays they happen, you know, as long as those delays are handled, you know, in a decent way, it's fine, you know. And to be fair, the original ISO group buy took more than 2 years to fucking ship. 2 fucking years. Through no fault of my own, by the way, but whatever, the responsibility was still upon me. 2 fucking years. Holy shit. So hypothetically, what would you do with a unit/units that cannot be delivered? You don't hear from them in terms of shipping? Keep holding? No, I keep holding them for eternity. As long as they were paid for, they don't belong to me. They will stay with me forever. Like, once I die, it's somebody else's fucking problem. Will you make a video of cherry picking group buy owners? As much as I would love to, that's something that's kind of proprietary to like my group buys. Like, I have methodology for digging into people's Reddit, Geek Hack, post history, figuring out the boards that they've bought, the value of those boards, being able to figure out if they still have those boards, if not, be able to reach out to them for confirmation that they still own those boards. Yeah. And also, like, I hold I follow a very particular percentage. So, like, you know, I understand that some people are new to the hobby and might be based. You know, some people are brand new, don't have the history, but, you know, they haven't bought a lot of boards and don't have a whole bunch of history in this hobby. And I allow a particular percentage of those people into the global group buy. So, the results of my, you know, secret method of, you know, picking my own buyers is from 150 people, I had 0 problems. I maybe had 0.5 problems because one person doubted me a tiny bit. And I don't know if it was serious or if it was joking, but like both of those are equal to me. 0.5. Out of 150, I had 0.5 people that would be on the lowest level of problematic. It is what it is. Write it in your will to be buried with B-stocks. I don't have B-stocks. B-stocks are destroyed. Like, they are destroyed. I don't have B-stocks. B-stocks are not allowed. I know to never get on your enemy. Well, I was still streaming. I mean, it's only been 3 hours. We're gonna finish as soon as I run out of this beer. And I don't think the beer fairy can bring us more beer because we should be out of beer. Hit with a hammer. I mean, so the rule that I have with B-stock is if it's B-stock at the manufacturer, I ask for refinishing up until the point where it can no longer be refinished. And then if we try so many times that the unit needs to be destroyed, I ask for proof of destruction, which means like a saw through the entirety of the unit or the unit being hit with a hammer. Like if it's not at the manufacturer, for it to be so damaged, it could never be recognized. Do you have a hit list? I mean, I'd hit that. They don't have beer helicopters to deliver beer in Dubai. I mean, we don't need beer helicopters to deliver beer in Dubai. I can literally just get beer at any time. But it costs money. Money is the problem. Can you react to anime cypher rap? I would rather take my balls and then take this blade and then take this alligator and then do the things that you're thinking. I don't even know what that is. Is it like Cypher the keyboard? Or is it Cypher like? Then the beer masters could yell, "Get to the hopper!" That's terrible. That's absolutely fucking terrible. Yeah, it's the fucking worst. I love it. Simon, did you watch Predator the musical? I don't watch musicals. Musicals give me HDMI. HDMI 2.1. I might watch Predator the musical. Is it kind of lit? I sent it to you. Did you? Oh, I have the curse of bad dad jokes. It's okay. I'm used to it. Kate makes the worst puns. The absolute worst puns where I just want to not exist on this planet anymore. Japan is the source of all puns. Well, I'm glad they're the source of something besides terribleness. Sorry. Really itchy. Hammy cat. Get in your box. Oh, you're such a cutie. So, many of you may not know this, but we have been medicating Ham with antipsychotics. He's gotten better. Like he bit me, but like not super bad. And that's totally not the reason why I'm itching super hard. Simon is a Japan hater? Yeah, absolutely. Japan is just bad. I mean, they're bad at a lot of things. They're good at a lot of things. You should live in Japan. It's the best place for big weebs. Is it? The best place for big weeps is Wisconsin. I disagree. The best place for big weeps is Germany, followed by Saudi Arabia. Oh, God, that fucking hurts. Kate would love that after breaking free? Question mark? Texas is where all the big things are? Yeah, like the big human rights violations. Oh, sorry. The big trucks. Everything's bigger in Texas. Oh. Yeah, thank you, James, for the fucking... It says 105, but it's 120 proof. It's 60%. That's 120 proof fucking whiskey. Not complaining. Thank you, James. This is absolutely the whiskeys of all time. Oh god, it burns. Damn, it's already almost gone. I mean, I don't have many nice whiskeys. Also, like, if I had no whiskeys, this would be gone in 3 days. The big trucks that rust because there's no protective layer. Rust is not an issue in Texas. Rust is an issue in the Rust Belt, which is like mostly the Midwest and a little bit of like New England. It has nothing to do with like moisture content or snow. It has to do with the salting of the roads. So shut the fuck up. You don't know shit. How many boards did you pack today? Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. I know numbers. I have the best numbers. Those were the final 6 boards. Everything has now been packed. 6 in 3 hours? No. We packed everything in like fucking like 2 hours or 1 hour. Then we cleaned the room. Don't mind my giant toilet paper roll for giants. And yeah, we went straight to Q&A. The most important thing is you get to keep the body. The body doesn't work. The body doesn't work. Body dead. Rest in peace, body. It does, just try harder. You fucking try harder. It's right there. You can see the body. It's like a hat on my head. Fix it? I don't know how to fix it. Get Ball to fix it? Ball can't fix it. He's not a fucking wizard. Even though he went to Hogwarts, he's not a wizard. Kate could definitely fix it. The reason why it's broken is because of Kate. So, see you there. Like, it requires an electrical engineer to fix it. Because you tricked her. Shh. Have Hom fix it with the hammer. Oh, Hammy Cat. Don't worry, buddy. It's just hammer sounds, okay? There you go. There you go, buddy. Oh, there we go. That's a good boy. That's a big cutie. Oh, Hammy Cat. Hey. We making biscuits? Ham is very good at the Italian kisses. And getting a buttload of his hairs in my nose. Oh. Oh. Ham's a big cat? Yeah, he's pretty big. I mean, he's like 8 years old. He's a relatively large cat. What's that? Oh, it's a stack of boxes. Oh. How's Elsa? She's good. She's chilling. We have a good time. It's the worst job you ever had. I work as customer support, like live chat customer support for like 8 different companies at the same time, and I was still like really young. I was working part-time, not really part-time, but part-time, and I think like the name that I had was like Sandy or some shit, and people would keep hitting on me. It was hilarious. It's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. This was like back in like 2004 or some shit. The reason why my name was Sandy is because at the time I was still so young that I sounded like a boy, not a man. So if somebody called in, I still needed to sound like a Sandy. Are you used to people hitting on you? I am now. I mean, I didn't pick my name, but yes, absolutely Sandy Cheeks. I think that live chat was like through a company that like sold DVRs. Like, do you remember TiVo when it launched? But like there were like other things that were like TiVo. Yep. And like the company sold like those boxes, like set-top boxes. Yep. Best gift you've ever gotten. I'm not a big gift guy, so I don't know.
Oh.
Fire truck. Fire truck. I do like fire trucks. Fire trucks are great. I think the joke was like, hey, I got you something that starts with F and ends with UCK. And I'm just like, fire truck? And she was just like, yep. Like, fuck yeah. That's what I'm all about. Give me them fire trucks. I've gotten 2 fire trucks. I don't know where my other one is, but it's probably somewhere. Alright, what time is it? Alright, I will literally be ending the stream in the next 10 minutes. As being a nerd and going to the detail of fire engine versus fire trucks. Yeah, I understand, but like fire truck is like a blanket term for fire engines and fire trucks. Obviously, we're talking about fire engines. Good thing you can count to 10. Can I? You have dreams with Ham? Nope. Probably has dreams with me. Fucking pervert. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. Hammy cat. Aww. You're so cute and so Japanese. Yes. Hamilton. What is that green? What is that green? Where's the green coming from? Oh no. Alright. There we go. Oh. His dreams about killing you with a pillow. That's why he does biscuits. True. Wait. I feel like if I'd have an urge to press the Wii U button, if I was, yep, I have the Wii U on one of the 2 fire trucks I have, which is why I can't find it. My cat is very similar, but even more skilled of people. Any tips? I mean, it depends on the age. It depends on a lot of things. Like, actually speak to like a cat professional, because like so many things matter. Like somebody might have to like actually come in and like visually like look at you and your cat and how you interact. Gonna hop off now. Have to give a talk about 3D printers and I'm anxious. Just be like, hey, they print in 3D. Literally seek a cat professional. Absolutely. Remember how we said I chose the wrong degree? Confirmed. Not a cat professional? Exactly. Cat professional, that's where the money is. Absolutely. Be a cat professional. Can't go wrong. Alright, lads. Alright. Honestly, as much as I love it here, let's look for somebody to raid. It's late. Like, it's close to midnight. And I have, like, work. I have freelance work tomorrow, so... I recently stumbled over a post and they're talking about relubing switches and so on. Your opinion, don't relube. You have to unlube fully, then relube. It is what it is. Because lubes will separate. And in the end, you're not going to have a good time. Like, I'm not a big lube smart guy, but, you know, it is what it is. There's literally nobody doing keyboards. Why is nobody doing keyboards? End me. Can somebody in chat see if somebody's doing keyboards? Otherwise, we're going to raid chickens or ducks. Oh, wait. Line Friends TKL custom build. Oh, it's a half plate. Okay, I'm down. Hobby is dead. Yep. But only if we let it die. Bye, lads. I will see you during group buy review stream, in which we will review the group buys. For now, I'm gonna maybe finish my beer as we watch Marshmallows. Our raid message is... Wait, we have to raid message with something very cute. Maybe they're on? Black Salmon are on? Yeah, we raid with Black Salmon are on. How about that?
You should get the Balder. Soju hits different. Oh my god.
Black Simon is raiding with a party of 62.
Black Simon, hello. Welcome in, Raiders. We're doing 2 builds in the Line Friends TKL today for my birthday. First one is MX Blacks on Alu, big shocker. This is on a hot swap PCB, and then we're going to be soldering MX Browns and PC half. I'm 3 Soju shots in. I have a hard cutoff in about 2 hours, so I need to hurry the fuck up. I'm having too much fun hanging out. But thank you so much, Simon. Hope you had a good stream. I hope you did something fun. Hope you're having a good day, man.